Hey guys, I thought I'd stop and show you where we're at with the church stabilization here in Prairie Grove, Arkansas at Prairie Grove Battlefield State Park. But if you count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, it's this third course that is right under the window that we're going to be replacing this log. All right, so let's take a closer look at this log. All right, what stands out first is this big old crack right here, or check as we call it. If we climb up on this ladder and look above it, you can see there's a lot of rot. And so water actually has been coming in through the top. It's been coming in through the check, but it is very rotted. There's also some epoxy that you can see behind it. And they were trying to fill some of the voids actually that's in the middle of this log. Needless to say, this log is time to come out. So we're going to be replacing this log. I felt like it was a good one to show. All right, so how do we get this log out and keep the structure supportive? Well, that is a great question. The way we're doing it on this structure is we've got a total of 4 jacks. One here on the outside under this 4x6, one on the inside. On this side over here, we've got another jack, which will be on the inside. And then we've got this jack on the outside. So above the jacks are these 4x6 posts. We've got a double one here. And then we've got these rods. So you can see these metal rods. These are all thread, 1 inch in diameter. They go underneath the course that we need to raise to get this log out. So as we start pumping these jacks all together, inside and outside, we will raise this course here as well as the course on the other side that's got the bar underneath it. So as the 4x6 goes up, so will the rod, so will this log, which will allow us to take out this log. Okay, so we're ready to take this log out. Again, it's the third course. So what we'll do is we'll start raising these jacks. Raise this side first just a little bit, then we'll move the other side and raise it and kind of back and forth until we get it up a little bit, because we only got 3 of us here today. Okay, go ahead. All right, so you can see as we're jacking that up, it's raising that rod, which is giving us some space in between. A little bit. Now we're going to raise this side, then we'll move back to the other side. Okay. So we're jacking both sides up. He's on the outside. We've got another person on the inside. And we are raising that log that's on top of the one we want to get out. So we've got enough space on this side. Let's go over to this other side. We've got enough space on this side. Now that log above it that we're raising, it was already leaning. We're going to correct that once we put our new log in. That log I'm talking about is this one right here. But we've got enough space to get it out, so we're about to pull it out. We're going to look at this log we just took out. And you see it is nasty actually. A little better view here. Had a lot of decay. This is our old log here that we took out. This is our replacement log, reclaimed replacement log. We're about to cut the end square, both ends. What we did is we used a string to find the center of the log, and based on that we'll cut each end square before we make our notches, similar to what you're seeing on the end of this. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is our reclaimed log. Let's turn the camera down. The end of it is about 5.5 to 6, actually that's 6 inches. so it's about 6 inches. The original log that was in there was not supposed to be in there as far as size. It's about 7 inches. Most of the logs on this structure are somewhere between 5.5 and 6 inches. Either this was just a log that really didn't belong when they originally built this, put it together, or they had replaced it at some point with a log much larger than should have been in there. So our reclaimed replacement log is the correct size, but it's going to look a little funny as we're working on it because it's substantially smaller in thickness than what we took out. All right, so what we've done is we've set the old log on top of our new reclaimed log, and we're about to transfer this notch onto this log. And if you're wondering, we're using the trailer to keep these logs level. And so we checked the level before I'm using this level to transfer the dovetail notches. All right, we've got a replacement, our reclaimed replacement log ready to go in. You can see the notch over here. We've got the notch behind me. It is ready to go in, so let's put this guy in. All right, now it doesn't always go in this easy. We did pre-fit it before we did the video. So when we make our cuts, they're not perfectly exact. And so as we pre-fit it, we'll set it up there. If we need to shave just a little off, we'll do that. And we didn't want to do that in video, but we did adjust the notches just a little to fit the way it's fitting now. So the next step, so you can see we've got our logs still raised above this log on both ends, and so now we're going to let the jacks out. All right, so we're about to let the pressure out of the jacks. slowly coming down. All right, so that side's nice and fitting good. All right, we are just about ready to let the pressure out of the jack on this side. Now we've got a gap, same as we did on the other side where it's raised, and we're gonna let that out. Now, I did want to mention, this log right here that's at an angle, it was at an angle to begin with. We are gonna correct that. We're just not gonna correct it in this video. Main thing about this video is we wanted to show this log installed. These joints are very tight. This is going to be very tight, but we've got to correct it first. So when we let it down, we've got a block in there, and so you're still going to see a gap that's going to be in there in this video. All right, we're just about ready to let it out. You start seeing it come down. It's going to rest on that block. And that's it. So we're going to keep a gap in there until we correct the really 3 logs above it. So here's a look at the remaining logs that were replaced on this back wall and this corner. Let me point them out to you. So this, of course, is the one we've been working on. We also replaced this one, as well as this one and this one. And if you look closely, you might can see the blocking, white oak blocking that we started installing in the joints for support. Now we're starting to work on windows and door frames. We'll try to do some more videos as we go through this process. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button. Also, check us out at loghomeresources.com, where you'll find a lot more information just like this to help you with your log home. Thank you.